Hello everyone and welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher. Our 100th episode, can you believe it? I can't believe that we've done 100 episodes already on YouTube. Absolutely crazy, and that's not to count all our short videos. So this is our 100th full episode. So I was contemplating for the longest time on what we were going to do for our 100th episode, and what better way to celebrate our 100th episode than announcing the rescue of 6 more Belgian draft horses. Right, Harvey? Are you going to help? Yeah, you going to tell them about it? I know Harvey's. I know you're such a good boy. This is Harvey Spector. He's one of our horses that we rescued back probably last month, I believe it was. But Harvey Spector is doing really good, and he's a sweet little boy. I know, with a giant head. Yes, you're a big boy. But this video is about the rescue of the 6 Belgian draft horses that we brought back from Bowie Texas Livestock last Thursday on I believe it was either the 18th or the 19th. So I know if you were following our channel that we were doing a fundraiser for lot 3310, 3312, 3314, and 3317, I believe it was. And if you didn't see our last video, we were doing this fundraiser with Border Horse Slaughter Rescue because they had already started to fundraise for those horses that were at the kill pen on the ship to slaughter list. So we decided to split the bail costs with them, but since I wanted to ensure these horses were safe, we ended up raising $6,500 to save all the horses on our own in case Border Horse couldn't come up with the rest of the money. So in doing that, there was another horse that came up, lot number 3451, I believe it was. It was another mare. And since we had the funds available and Border Horse did come up with their other half of sorry, got distracted with a horse. This is Harvey again. Since Border Horse did come up with their half of the bail fee, we did have additional funds. So when lot number 3451 came up, we decided to rescue her as well. So instead of just the 4 horses, we did bring 5 of them home. At least we were planning to just bring 5 of them home. So this was lot number 3451. This is her livestock yard video.
451 of the Belgian mare, 17-1. She's 18 years of age. We got a couple of these in straight out from the Amish again. She's pretty clean-legged, big, and she's shapy. Mare's being used under the wagon. She's going to be a little bit sore in the rear end there, as you can see. Mare will need a little bit of help.
Stop. So you're so funny, buddy. So last Thursday, we brought all 5 of the horses home. And then last Wednesday, Kendra reached out to me because a horse that she had rescued back a few months before that was going to a home, and the lady that rescued the horse couldn't afford the medical bills anymore and abandoned the horse at quarantine. The quarantine facility brought the horse back to Bowie to be shipped to slaughter because the owner stopped paying for the horse. Kendra reached out to me and asked me if I would be willing to take this horse. However, the problem with this horse was that she's missing an eye, and she also has cancer in the other one. I asked for a video from the livestock yard, and Jessica sent me a very short 12-second video of the horse's eye. I sent the video to Dr. Wagner, and Dr. Wagner said it looked like very advanced cancer. So I told Kendra, I said when we go there to Bowie, I said let me take a look at her and see how she is. So when we got to Bowie, I looked at this horse, and this poor horse has been through so much. I just couldn't leave her there. I just didn't want her to die at slaughter. That just wasn't what I wanted for this horse. She deserved so much better, and she was already let down by humans you know, that didn't take care of her eye. I mean, the cancer could have been treated if it would have been treated a month ago, but, you know, obviously the previous owner couldn't afford it for whatever reason, and then just dumped the horse back at the kill pen. Like, that's just completely unfair. So while we were there, I took a look at her, and of course, I said if we could fit around the truck, then we would bring her home as well. So David worked his magic and moved horses around and got all 6 horses into our trailer. So we ended up coming home with 6 horses. This is a little bit from the video of us picking up the 6 horses from Bowie. That's a good girl. Yeah. Good job, we're going potty. Good job. Okay.
Yeah, any more ropes or anything?
Yeah. You need lead ropes?
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Does it matter on size?
Smallest and largest probably be good.
Come on, mamas. Come on, sweetie. We're going home.
Come on.
Good girl. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Good girl. We're going home. Good girl, sweetie. I know, we're gonna get you fixied.
Oh, they got oh. Say, I don't know where they're going, but I want to go. Hey.
Well, y'all, we have 6 Belgian draft horses in our trailer today. There are 6 of them leaving the livestock yard. We're gonna try to get them home quickly so they're not in the trailer for too long. So I will get an update out for everybody as soon as I possibly can. But we have 6 Belgian draft horses coming to the Big Hoof Foundation and Fletcher Farms in Amarillo. Stay tuned. Hi, sweet. Hi, sugars. This one's got his head in the hay. Yeah. What y'all doing? I know, you're being so good. Yeah. Good job. He's like, I don't know. Where are we going? Let's walk him in with Taryn. Come on, sweetie. Girl. You got it. There you go. Step.
These ones all look different, which is good.
Come on, sweetie.
Because I was trying to find Hank earlier, or Frank.
Come on, Les. Here we go. Step. Good girl.
Oh, he looks like Hansel, but Klaus's size.
This is a female. No, that's a female for sure. I know that. She's the other one that wasn't part of it.
Or she? I know, are we all very curious? Oh, what's going on? Holy shit.
girl.
Your hands on.
She still has vision in that eye. Like, she can still see.
You're drooling at me. Did you get a drink?
I did. I got drinkies. Don't bite her. That's rude.
She's so cute. Oh,
What?
I thought she was gonna pee.
Oh,
I think it looks
she's,
like it.
She's got
her
the one
back
that
leg's
needs healthy
swollen.
because
Hi, sweetie. What's she doing? Hi. Oh, we're all trying the Alpha Pro. Are you trying the Alpha Pro too? Is it yummers? Yeah, is it good? Yeah, good job. So this poor girl legitimately has cancer in her eye. And it's pretty bad. She was abandoned in quarantine, and she hasn't really been taken care of, and it's extremely sad. So she's also on this side, she's missing an eye just like Pearl. So we're gonna take her down to MVP. I did send a picture to Dr. Wagner, and Dr. Wagner says she's not sure if this is something that we can treat or not. But we're gonna try and see if she can maybe debulk it just like she did with Pearl. But this poor girl has just been through hell, and it's not fair for her. She's in pretty decent shape besides that, but like I said, she's got that cancer in that eye, and it looks pretty bad. Everyone, we finally got everybody named, so I wanted you all to be the first to know who is who. So this was lot number 3451. She's an older mare. She is going to be Maggie. And this is 3317. We decided to name her Shelby. She's doing good, but she definitely has something going on with those back legs. I don't know if you can tell how she's standing. So, we're gonna get her checked out. This was the other mare. This was 3314. And this is going to be Savannah. Yeah, my pretty girl. This horse is so sweet. She'll just follow you around and walk up to you, and she's just a super, super sweetheart. And then this was the roan horse. This was 3310, and we decided to name him Rowan. Yeah? Do you like that name? Maybe? A little bit? And this is 3312. This is our little teddy bear. And that's the names of all 5 of these guys. And Miss Opal, we do love to eat. Yes, we love to eat. She's mad at me because I just wiped down her eye and her face. It's still very, very yuckers. I know, it's very, very yuckers. So we ended up coming home with the 6th, and obviously the 6th horse, she's in pretty rough shape with her eye. We did end up taking her to the vet on Friday, and this was the video from her vet visit on Friday. This is Dr. Wagner from Mobile Veterinary Practice. She's our vet, and she's here cleaning off Opal's eye and examining it. Right here in this portion of the video, Dr. Wagner is trying to get her 3rd eyelid to come out, and her 3rd eyelid is just completely covered with cancer. And by the way, Opal is shaking her head. You can tell that this is extremely painful for anybody to touch it. After Dr. Wagner examined Opal's eye, she wanted to take an x-ray to see if she could see if the cancer had invaded the bone inside of her head. If the cancer had spread to the bone already, it would be a good indication that the cancer had spread to other areas inside Opal's head as well.
And then the lower is kind of right here. Mm-hmm. Her lower lid is right here, and her upper lid is right there. Okay. Maybe it helps if I do that. So upper, lower. Okay. So you can see, like, I thought there was some bony irregularity, like there, and even along the upper margin. Mm-hmm. And then when we compare it to the right, we see there dang sure is. So this is her upper orbit and lower orbit on the right side. Mm-hmm. And there's none of that, like, how the other side is like really undulating. Mm-hmm. there's none of that. So like this bone is like really roughened.
Okay.
So that's enough for me to suspect that the cancer is spread on the left side to include the bone, probably other tissues in the skull as well. So like, you know, we don't know how far behind the eye it goes and that sort of thing.
Right.
Remember the other one that had it in the guttural pouch and those lymph nodes and stuff. So I don't think this is a good prognosis case. I don't think there's really anything we can do. Even without the bone involvement, the whole lower eyelid is eaten away by this ulcerative cancer. There's not a lot I can remove because, as you can see, she can barely close her eye all the way as it is. And if we take any more, you know, we risk her not being able to close that eye, which will dry it out, which will lead to other ocular problems that are painful. And she's only got the one eye. Plus, I mean, there's just not anything to debulk on that will heal nicely. Like there's nothing to cut out and sew back together. It's the whole thing is bad.
Okay.
And like your other horse that had it mostly on the interior of the eyelid, I was able to just take some of that redundant conjunctiva from inside out. But this is the whole outer eyelid as well. So.
Okay. I mean, can we remove the entire eye, or is that an option?
Nope. Especially not in the management setting. You have horses, blind horses don't do well. Blind horses in a herd get trampled.
Okay. So we received absolutely devastating news for Opal. I mean, obviously the cancer is in the bone in her eye, and there's nothing that we can do to stop it. This morning she did have some drainage coming from her nostrils, so there's a very good chance that that cancer is in her guttural pouch. With that being said, obviously Opal has a very limited amount of time, and we're going to give her as much time as we can possibly give her and give her the most love that we can, but we will be putting Opal down because it's just not fair for her to live completely blind. She wouldn't be able to be with the herd. She'd have to be by herself, and I just don't think for a horse at 18 years old that that's very fair for her to have to live blind and by herself. I don't think that's living. I think that's just existing. So we are going to do a lot of videos of Opal and give her the best love and all the care that we can give her, all the love, all the German horse muffins, tons of Alpha Pro, and lots of hay for as long as she has. Obviously we're going to keep an eye on her eye and make sure that it's not getting too painful for her, because obviously, like I said, it's already in the bone, and it is painful for her because she doesn't want me to clean it or anything like that. This case is very much like Lucky's. If you haven't been following our channel all along, Lucky was our first rescued horse, and he had this exact same condition. The cancer itself, if it's not removed quickly, the tumors spread very, very fast. But if you catch them quick enough, they can be removed, and the horse can live, you know, a happy life. And I wish that this would have been the case with this horse, and I wish we would have gotten her sooner, because we would have had those tumors removed and given her the life that she deserves. So we are going to give her all the love and attention that we can give her for as long as we possibly can. So that's the story of how 6 horses instead of 4 got on the trailer and came back to the farm. But I will go take you over and see everybody. 3312, we decided to name him Teddy, and this is Teddy. He's out with the herd today. He doesn't seem like he's getting into very many fights, and I think they're just at this point just blending. So it's a pretty good thing. I did say that we took him to the vet and we got all his medical taken care of. I will do another video on all their medical once we get them all to the vet. Opal was already obviously to the vet, and Teddy was at the vet yesterday, and then the other ones are going on Friday and then on Monday. So then we can get everybody turned out back with the herd. So it's pretty exciting, and that we're super excited that these guys are here. We were able to save them, and for the most part they're in really good condition. They obviously need to gain a little weight, but I'll take you around the table here too, and you can see the rest of the horses. Marty, I know we still have to do your video. I know. That's Pearl, Zeus. Who else has their head in the hay? Liam, Hank, Miley, Andy, Harvey's back there. I can see his little ears. Elias, Cammy, Noah's down there, Corbin, and Lena. You can see past Marty, that's Will and Grace. They always stick together. Some of the other horses were way out in the pasture. This is Freya, my Princess Freya. She's going to the bathroom. She says hello too. Hi, mamas. I know, you're such a good girl. My sweet girl. And this is Dutch. Dutch has partnered up with Maisie. So these two are friends. I'm glad you have a friend again, mamas. And then we have Hansel and Klaus. Hansel and I are still not friends. We're working on it. That's Klaus. And then we have Lila. And Arabella's stuck back behind her. Are you hiding? Hi, mamas. Oh, I know, you're such a good girl too. And we have Buddy and Luna. They're enjoying one of the salt blocks that were awesomely donated by our subscribers through our Amazon wish list. The horses absolutely love these, and we have them tied all over the fences. Buddy and Luna are taking advantage of the salt blocks. Oh, is that a good salt block, bud? Yeah. Is it a good salt block, buddy? Luna, you like that too? Oh, that's good stuff, huh? And this is Frank, formerly known as Terry. I know we announced last video that we were going to name him Terry, but Terry was my dad's name, and I just couldn't keep calling him Terry. It just hurt too much every time I said his name. And this is Miss Opal. I put a fly mask on her because the flies are ridiculous out here. She did tolerate fly spray for a little while, but we just want to keep the flies out of that infected eye because it has a lot of discharge, so we just want to make sure that she's as comfortable as possible. She is getting pain medications. We're going to do everything we can with her all day long and just give her as much love as we possibly can. Yeah. This is lot number 3310. He was the other gelding, and we decided to name him Rowan. Yes, is your name Rowan? Do you like that name? Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. I know. They're still adjusting and getting used to things. He's a little bit standoffish. And then this was lot number 3317. We decided to name her Shelby. Sweet girl. I know, you're such a sweetie. She's a beautiful horse. She's got curly hair. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you've got naturally curly hair. All the girls would die for it. Yes. She is off in the backside. I don't know if you can see how she's standing. We're going to definitely get that checked. We're definitely going to get her checked for EPM. We might have the same condition that Quinn has and Fiona because her back leg is swollen. But she's so sweet, and she's just a great horse. Massive. Massive horse. She is very big. And these are the other two girls that we rescued. This was lot number 3314. We decided to name her Savannah. And then this was the extra girl that showed up the week later on the ship to slaughter list. She was number 3451. And we decided to name her Maggie. Well, hello. I know you're the star of the show. This little girl will just follow me around everywhere I go. She's probably, out of the whole bunch, she's probably the sweetest. Yeah, you're pretty sweet there too, Maggie. Yeah. Yeah, hi, sweetie. Can I take some video of her too? They want to see her too. I still need to get her tag off, but she's a little bit unsure still. And get around and see your face. Hi, sweetheart. What you doing there, princess? Yeah, my sweet princess. Yes, you are. I know. But that's what's been happening here around the farm. Just wanted to say thank you all again so much for all of your support, generosity, and kindness we really just can't thank you enough for all of your help in rescuing these horses, and believing in our foundation, and believing in our mission, and believing in what we're doing here and what we're trying to do for these horses. I know it might seem like just a couple horses, but in the time that we've been rescuing, we have rescued 57 equines. So obviously they've all stayed here on the farm. We obviously don't have 57 right now, but obviously some horses have passed on, but we have rescued 57 equines, and I think that's absolutely amazing, and that includes the donkeys as well. I never thought in a million years that with this foundation and 2 years ago starting a YouTube channel that we would grow our followers to almost 40,000 now. We appreciate everyone that's subscribed to our channels and watches our videos and have donated and sent us gifts of Alpha Pro and hay and feed and gifts from our Amazon wish list. We just really can't thank you all enough. I'm still completely blown away by 100 episodes. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and again, stay tuned. We're going to have lots more coming. Stay tuned for more updates, and we'll keep you posted. We will do a video on everyone's vet appointments for the new 6. Obviously, well, the new 5. We'll do a video for them as well. So stay tuned, and don't forget about our Patreon account. If you want to stay more connected with the horses, I do post every single day, multiple videos, pictures, all kinds of things on our Patreon account. So if you wanted to become a Patreon member, our subscription is only $5 per month, and then we also have a Liam tier that's $10 per month, and you get additional footage of Liam pretty much every day. So if you wanted to see more of the horses, more than we do here on the YouTube channel, obviously we have our Patreon account as well. So head on over there and check that out, and again, stay tuned for more updates, and obviously we will always continue our YouTube channel, because without you, none of this would be possible. So thank you all again for watching. We really appreciate your support. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.